Foreplay with B, you gotta tune the fuck in. If you're not tuned in, I don't know what the fuck you doing. I ain't gonna say it, but I don't know what the fuck are you doing. Tune in with Foreplay with B. If you're not, your mom stink.
But you just look so evil. I had to.
Because I was thinking about, you said dark circles, like, oh, man.
I had to.
Drink your water, people.
Yes, hopefully. Let me make sure this. All right. Cool. I just wanted to make sure they probably could hear us or not because the microphone is on, but it's.
Yeah, drink your water, people.
Yeah, it helps with dark circles and bad.
But did y'all miss us?
Smells.
We miss y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It's
been a long time coming. It's only been a couple of weeks, but it feels a whole lot longer. I guess because
it's been 3 weeks.
It's been a long 3 weeks. A long 3 weeks.
A lot has transpired within 3 weeks.
It's been a long 3 weeks. But anyway, how's your day going? How's your week? How's everything?
It's going. I'm hungry.
Oh.
I'm hungry, so I think I might stop and get something to eat on my way home. But yeah. How's your week going?
Meanwhile, I've been eating like Big Back all day. My day has been good. I can't complain. I didn't do shit. I'm lying. I did do shit today. I did a lot today before 12 o'clock.
Yeah, self-care day. Mm-hmm. Need those days.
But self-care day takes a lot of you. Takes a lot out of you.
Yeah, financially.
Not just financially.
It's
exhausting.
Woo, child. Not for me.
Self-care day is exhausting for me. So I came in and took a nap. It's long. It's like, don't get me wrong, I like pampering myself, but I don't think I have the patience like that no more. Like, I used to get excited about getting my nose done. Now it's like, I got another appointment tomorrow.
I'm always excited to get the same thing over and over.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, I did a lot today. It felt like I did a lot today, but maybe I didn't do a lot today. So I was exhausted. These past 3 weeks, though, I've been exhausted. I didn't like it. It just hit me out of nowhere. At least I'm sleeping. I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Now that I'm sleeping now.
Did y'all miss us? What y'all been up to in these last 3 weeks? What have y'all done? Did y'all enjoy y'all summer?
Yeah, summer's over. Summer's over, guys. That fast. Feel like I just got here. My birthday be here. Ow. It'll be here before y'all know it.
At the end of the year, Jesus.
Child, it'll be here before you know it. It's September. My birthday is 3 months away. Well, yours is next month.
Yes.
Cheers to that.
Yes. It's not my fault they are the way they are.
I'm gonna leave it at that. But anyway, in the meantime, between time, if you guys haven't already done so, please take the time to like and follow the Whole Entertainment Facebook page. Also subscribe to our YouTube page. It's free, so just hit the button and yeah, do that for us. Also, we are on Instagram. We're live there now. However, we don't see your comments in real time. So you might want to either slide over to YouTube or Facebook if you want to join in the conversation. But the handle for our Instagram page, sorry, I forgot.
It's the Whole ENT 23.
I forgot what I was saying. And I don't know why you guys haven't done so, but if you didn't, please go ahead and take the time to join the Rabbit Hole 13 Facebook group. Now it is a private group, but if you send us a request, we will happily accept you. I can't say it together fast for some reason, but we will do that, and then you'll be privy to hilarious content to get you throughout your day and inappropriate things if that's what you like. Also, if you're watching the stream live, we do ask that you like, comment, and share. Tag a friend, bring a friend. Tell someone about us. If you enjoy the stream, I'm pretty sure you may know someone else that does. So don't be stingy. Sharing's caring. Ain't that what they say?
Yeah, Sharon's Karen.
I don't like to share, but Sharon's Karen.
I don't either.
I'm not a sharer, but yeah, be a sharer tonight and tag some people. Let them know we're on. Also, sometimes if you are commenting, you may comment as Facebook user. But if you go to streamyard.com/Facebook and grant permissions, then you'll be able to see your name and we can shout you out by name. We like to show love to people that show us love, that takes the time, that comments. So yeah, do that, or you can remain anonymous, whatever floats your boat. But that's how you figure that part out. Also, last night we were live. We was back with the Rabbit Hole 13. I don't know why it's acting like it don't come up. Here it is. And it was hosted by me, myself, Bianca Monroe, and comedians Mr. Cheese and Taj Mahal. It was a good time because I really don't remember anything that we talked about. So that's a good one. So you might want to spin the block on that. We were on all of the pages that are scrolling on the bottom of your screen. So if you missed the live show, you can definitely catch the replay on those
YouTube,
pages.
Instagram. No, not Instagram. YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. That's the only one. I lied. YouTube. So that's why you should hit that bell and subscribe. Also, in the spirit of the rabbit hole, we're going to hit you with the titties in the back. Oh, God. And since we took a sip to that,
we are going to consent. So every time you hear myself, King Cedar, say consent, or you hear Bianca Monroe say consent, or if you guys say consent, we will either take a sit with you, a puff with you, or we'll do the perfect combination. I can do that in 3 weeks.
A sip and a puff?
Yeah, sipping. Or a
yeah, that perfect combination. It hits different a little bit. But yeah, it'll let you, makes the stream more fun, I think.
Yeah.
It loosens us up a little bit, or a lot of it when it comes to me.
Yeah. Because I'm a ball of fun.
Anyway, I am your host, Bianca Monroe, aka Miss Monroe, if you're nasty, and this is my good girlfriend and co-host,
King Cedar.
And you are now watching Foreplay with B. Welcome, guys. Hi, how are you?
Yes.
But me and myself, I am a self-proclaimed free spirit who marches to the beat of my own drum. I don't subscribe to any of the social norms except for the sassiness. Please don't bring it here. Self-proclaimed sass police. I'm sorry. I don't want to be that way, but I'll pause you in a minute. My motto is be original because it costs less than a copy, and also life is too short
to have bad sex.
There it goes.
And not enough sex.
The night's just starting and I can't even get my words out.
It's okay. It's okay.
But anyway, if you guys have caught my intro, you would know that this is not a kid-friendly show.
So put your earbuds, and whatever it is that you would like, because we are not role models. We do not want to be held liable for what your children may or may not hear.
And or repeat.
That too.
You might not be ready to have certain conversations with your kids, so you might want to either just go in a quiet room. Hopefully they sleep. If not, I don't judge because I know my nieces and nephews aren't.
They should be. It's 9 o'clock.
But they're not.
If they're not asleep, they should be laying their ass down.
The purpose of this podcast is that it is a sex positive podcast. It's to let your hair down, let your inhibitions go, and let your freak flag fly. I'm gonna find me a flag. I promise I am. What was I saying? Any disrespect will not be tolerated. You will be muted and or booted. We all know what disrespect is. We're all grown, so just don't bring it here. Don't bring it in the chat. So, like I said before, let's just have some fun. Let's keep it light. And most importantly, welcome to the Playhouse, guys. We gotta get some sound effects. And Big Lotto's in the building with the first comment. She said, "Hey, Booskies."
Hey, Pooh.
And Capricorn season. Mwah.
Yeah, it's in 3 months.
So what? Wait on it. Wait on it.
Wait on it. Too cold during Capricorn season.
As of recently, thanks to global warming. My birthday has not been cold these past couple years.
Last year wasn't. I came outside in a cardigan. That was cute.
What did I have on? Oh, I had on my leather so soft. I still had on my leather, but it was over my shoulders. I was pimping out here.
Mm-hmm. Jesus. We want to get into the icebreaker.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and slide into our icebreaker secrets and spice.
Okay, so the first question is, would you rather cry every time you climax or have an orgasm every time you cry? I would rather cry every time I climax rather than cry.
Yeah, I would rather that one. Because I'm not a crier.
Yeah, I don't. It's far and few that I cry.
So I would never have an orgasm if it was left up to me crying to have an orgasm.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would.
And that would be like a dead giveaway to let a man know, like, you ain't do it right.
Oh, because I ain't cry. Oh,
like that would be like a dead giveaway.
But what kind of cry are we talking about? Are we talking about a single tear cry, or are we talking about boo hoo snot ugly cry? Because then we got to rethink something. If it's just a cute single or maybe a quiet cry, but if it's that ugly cry, I don't want that crying.
Either way, we ain't do it right tonight. It didn't get done right.
And that's a reason to cry. Woo! That's a reason to cry, right? You ain't do it right. We ain't get it done. You ain't get her done.
Do they really do? I don't like the men who don't care.
That's a little different. I don't really think I've ever. I don't even really think they exist. Do they exist? I've never had a man not care that I didn't. Never in my life, even when they did exist. Maybe if they didn't like you. I don't know.
I feel like you don't care if you don't ask at some point. Like,
what you mean?
Like, because not the first time or it's going to be a great time. You know what I'm saying? Or it takes a while sometimes to catch the rhythm,
to get your footing.
Yeah. So if you notice, because I'm one of those people, I'm not going to hide my my dissatisfaction.
Jesus.
Like, or even if it wasn't like I'm not like that on my face. Like, if you don't be like, is there anything that I can improve on, or just ask in general, then
I feel like we should always have a conversation. It should always be an open forum about sex.
But do you think the man or the woman should initiate that conversation?
I think both. I think it's both of your responsibility. I don't think it's just on him. I wouldn't just put that on him.
I do, but I don't, because it's like they gonna get a rocks off anyway, regardless.
That's true.
Regardless, it takes a lot more for a woman to.
So yeah, that's definitely true. But I feel like in order for us to have a healthy sex life, we would have to have a conversation. It doesn't necessarily. It has to be an ongoing conversation, because God only knows I might not like that Tuesday, but I might not like that Friday.
Oh, sit down, little red Corvette. I can't. Sit down, little red Corvette.
Never mind. We gotta keep up with the time.
Not two different conversations in the same week. You stressing me out, little red Corvette.
I didn't say we gotta have two different conversations, but what I'm saying is we just gotta be able to have that open dialogue for us to talk about it.
Twice in 1 week is crazy.
I was exaggerating.
I don't believe so.
A little bit. That was a little bit, but it has to be like, you have to be like. Yeah, and then we have to be able to make it to the point where you're not taking it as being offensive, because a lot of men,
golly,
they take offense
horrible
to it.
with it, like horrible with it,
and I don't understand why. I never understood that. Like, I mean, if you tell me something that I'm doing that you don't like or want me to do more of, and or try to show me to make you feel whatever you need to feel to get to the
I'm gang. I'm with it. But if I can't,
it's not as easy for us. But my thing is, what if they bring up the conversation? If they bring up the conversation, do you still feel like it's not easy to say?
No, I definitely think it's easy to say, like, well, no, you could do this, more of this, or we could do more of that, or less of this, or whatever. But I don't think that it should solely be up to the man, but I do think that about 60% of it should be him. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, that's why I just feel like, though, I feel like we are a little bit harder on men when it comes to that.
I feel like we should be.
Like, I can't really say that because I know some women, and God bless y'all, bless your heart, that never, ever, ever experienced the orgasm. And you expect a man to know what to do to make you experience an orgasm, but you don't even know what to do to make you experience an orgasm. So how the fuck would he know what to do in order to get you there? So that's what I mean. Like, I feel like we're a little bit too hard on him because it's like, you got to explore yourself. You got to know what you like and what you don't like. Because if you don't know, how would he know?
True, but I still feel like, suck it up, nigga, literally.
Not the not the knee tap. I'm gonna sip to that one because I'm not touching that.
That was a good one.
It was a good one, but I'm not touching that. But yeah,
I'm trying to help us out.
No, I get it, but that's what I'm saying. As a woman, you are in. I say it all the time. As a woman, you are in control of your own orgasm.
True.
So if you want to experience an orgasm, you need to know what to do to make you experience said orgasm.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he may be on top and he ain't getting it done, you could just get on top and do it yourself. Like
that, or you can shift that stroke, ladies.
It's a way. It's more than one way to skin a cat, but you got to know what you like. You got to know what you like. You got to know what you don't like.
I feel like, y'all both have to be patient with one another.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely patient.
Ain't nobody got patience nowadays.
Ow.
Nobody has patience these days.
They need to.
If you find the one, I guess. I guess.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay. Would you rather have sex with only one position allowed or have sex with no touching allowed?
Oh, that wasn't even the right one. I wrote it somewhere. I can't find it.
Okay, so I'll still repeat it. Would you rather have sex with only one position allowed or have sex with no touching allowed? This one was kind of tricky because how would it be no touching?
You don't touch each other.
What do you mean? How do you do that? So like he on top and I'm just like that, or he in the back and he just like not touching my waist and all of that stuff? Mm-hmm. Nah, it's okay.
So you need touching.
I could do one.
Touch it, bring it, babe.
Yeah, I could do that with one position.
Wait. Do that again.
Would you rather have sex with only one position allowed, or have sex with no touching?
Oh, okay. I would have to agree with the one position. I like touching.
Yeah, touch me.
And when he touch you in the right spot, the right way,
yeah,
it's a good time. So yeah, I it would have to be one. What would that one position be? What would that one position be?
It could either be a back shot, it could either be that one, or it could be the one where it could be a sidewinder. I like those. It can even be missionary with the right person. Y'all know how I feel about missionary, y'all. Know how I feel about it. It's not a thing for me. But with the right person, or it could be the one where not missionary, but like on the side and like
you got too many positions. What?
I'm just saying, when it's with the right person. When it's with the right person, sometimes you get locked into that position without even realizing you did it the whole time. Like
for me, it would have to be, my favorite. When I'm like on my side with my leg on the shoulder and he in between me.
Yeah. That's one of them. Yeah, we can do. That
could be the one. That could be the one. That could be the one.
I'm just
Fuck everything else. That could be the one because there's a lot of touching that could happen then. So
little choke situation.
that could be the one that. Oh,
But yeah, well, that's with the right person, and they everything is going right.
yeah, most definitely. But yeah, it that one position, yeah, I can't go without touching.
Yeah, that's weird.
Probably could go without touching if it's just somebody that I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah,
But if I give a fuck about you, touch me.
and I want to touch you.
Yes.
All right. Last but not least, would you rather have the best sex of your life only once, or be stuck with mediocre sex forever? Would you rather have the best sex?
That's a typo.
Would you rather have the best sex of your life only once, or be stuck with mediocre sex for the rest of your life?
I take mediocre sex.
Yeah.
Mediocre sex could still get the job done. I might not experience what I would experience being the best sex, but I still could. It might not be an orgasm, but I might come.
Yeah.
You could come from mediocre sex. You might not
Yeah.
orgasm, but
May not touch the heavens or the skies, but yeah, I would rather, because to
have the best sex
I see
one
it.
time in your life. You know how horny you'll be. Like I can't have
this world would be a madhouse.
a madhouse.
On top of everything else, definitely a madhouse.
So let's see. Big Lotto said, I don't know, I'm a crybaby, so that happens too much for me. She says, one position for me, I need a little touchy, and missionary, a no for me unless I'm in love with you. Why is that? Most people do say like missionary is very intimate, but
For me, it's very intimate.
I guess.
It's too intimate.
I guess.
Especially if they trying to kiss you and they trying to like kiss on your neck and you trying to kiss them, or you like, it's so passionate.
It could be, but it's not. I guess I can really compartmentalize and separate the two. Like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, baby.
Yeah, it's okay. You can.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, missionary it could be a good time with the right one, but
It's a great time.
I don't necessarily have to be in love with you to have missionary sex.
It's not that I've never done it when I'm not in love. I just don't prefer it. I don't need to see your face. I'm cool.
I guess. We have one more question.
Your wedding day is tomorrow. You go get gas and play the lotto. The next day you realize you hit the jackpot for 300 million. Are you still getting married? I'm still getting married. Well, I don't know. Depends. I might cancel that wedding and pay for a new wedding.
But you still marrying a person?
Yeah, still married.
Okay. That's so shallow. That is really you.
Fuck it. We can both do that. I'm about to really go all out. Yeah.
I can really see you doing that too. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I would still get married, but prenuptial.
That is definitely.
We gotta talk about a prenup real quick.
Definitely slice. It's about to slice your ass.
You know how I feel. I got to hold on to my coin. Hold on to my coins. Not saying I wouldn't cut them in. I'll cut you in. I give you maybe 10%. That's only 300,000. I give is it? I think it is. I give you that. Sign on that line. Like, no, you're not take low. I'm a firm believer in prenups. If he asked me to sign a prenup, I wouldn't have no problem doing so.
I wouldn't. That's the thing. I don't have a problem signing one, right? And I don't have a problem issuing one either.
But you just won $300 million. You telling me you're not gonna get a prenup?
Yeah, we definitely getting a prenup.
I mean, I Like I said, I still cut them in. I still set you up. But the rest of that money,
You know the effed up part. Oh, this is where the library is kicking in there, right?
you're not gonna tell them. I'm a consent. I just can't even. I don't thinking about this.
Because you know that I would not. I would
You wouldn't
never.
tell
I
them?
would never say a thing. Never.
Now, who's worse? Which one is worse?
We would be good, baby. I got you. Okay.
I don't feel about that. Like if I was on the okay, so if you was on the receiving end of that, he wins 300 million, he don't tell you. How would you feel?
I would understand because I know it would be me. Like that wouldn't say anything. I couldn't even be too mad at that.
I don't know how I would feel. Because omitting to me is still a lie. Like if you leave something out, you're still lying to me because you didn't tell me the whole truth. Like you tell me you went to the gas station, but you didn't tell me you played lottery and hit for the
I went
jackpot.
to the gas station. That never existed that day. That never happened. I don't want to be seen on TV.
Oh, now I gotta be.
I don't want none of whatever.
Now you gotta be covert and pick up your check.
You would never know.
Switch cards at least 3 times in case he following. Girl, tell that man you won a lottery.
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything. Maybe we still want to get married with what we already spent.
I mean, I get it. I'm not mad at it. It's just hilarious to say it, but I get it. But I would tell. I would tell. Bitch, I'm balling. Like, tell your friend. I'm balling. Tell your friend.
Nobody would never know. It'd just be moving in silence. I don't know, but and the fucked up part about it is I know that I would be creating lies to excuse the money, like around.
So now you're lying all your life. I don't want that for you. I want you to be lying for the rest of your life.
That's what I be saying. Like my trust issues is not the most obvious way. It's like the stupidest stuff. Not the stupidest stuff, but that's like I don't trust you to tell you.
I don't want you to be this way.
I don't trust you enough to tell you. That's crazy. I would not say anything. You would not know. I'm working on it though. It's not something I'm proud of.
I just don't want you to lie for your whole marriage. Bitch, you lying your whole... So that, bitch, that's your whole...
You lived a good life, didn't you? I took care of you. The hell? What are you mad about? What are you upset about? Since you want to be ungrateful, give me all my shit back.
No, I'm
yeah, you ungrateful bastard. Give me my shit back.
I don't want you to be lying like this.
It's fucked up.
That's right? Too much. just thinking about that is giving me anxiety.
And then the fucked up part about me is I'd be recording my own life so I can keep up with the pic.
You know what's funny? I just watched a movie, right? Called Ricky Stickney, some shit like that. Where these guys, they created a whole fictional best friend. Like, and they would lie, use him as an excuse to go do something so their wives and their girlfriends wouldn't trip because Ricky he lived out of town or whatever. Long story short, they paid an actor to be Ricky and everybody falls in love with Ricky. So now he decides to stay in their life, but now they're trying to cover up all the lies that they told. Oh, listen, it was for years since they were kids. They would do horrible things and blame Ricky. He never existed. Y'all are diabolical. That is diabolical.
You lived a good life, didn't you?
That's why I can't deal with live persons. Big Lotto said she'll still marry you and said, I got you. And Lonnie said, I thought 10% sounded crazy, but up 3 $300 million and not tell your soulmate is crazy.
I don't know what that. I don't know. Like, I just wouldn't.
So 10% wouldn't be good enough. That's $300 grand, bitch. That's good.
Either way, they not happy. You can't win for 10. And I can't. I'd rather you had never known.
But you going to sign this prenup. If they want 300 million, I would sign. Like, I wouldn't.
I would sign it, but I
would sign it. It's not a thing for me. Like, I love to protect myself on all ends. Okay,
I'm protecting us, baby. That's how I look at it.
Now, if he a nigga that can't, budget and can't control his spending,
exactly.
Yeah, I'm not telling you shit.
That wouldn't. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is, because I haven't been in a situation where I've dealt with somebody who was good with money. I've always been that person who's had to handle things like that, and I don't want to be telling you no and be your mom, and I don't want to be that. Like, I don't want to police the money.
That's why I would cut him a check. Whatever I cut you is whatever you could do. What the fuck you want to do with this check? But the rest of it we putting up, and we gonna figure it out. Because I'm very good with my money. I'm very good at budgeting, saving, and
because I don't. That's
potentially
the thing. Like,
investing.
I think that's probably why I wouldn't want to say anything, because of my past experiences, and I've always had to be that one that's.
So so basically it's okay to lie in a relationship if you up 300. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. It's not okay to lie.
I'm proud of it, okay? But I think that's probably where it comes from. My trauma is making a decision for me.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Like, yeah, that's probably what it is. I ain't saying it's right, but that was my first instinct. Like, I wouldn't even say nothing. Like,
but yeah, the way that I think is like, I'm not entitled to anything I don't feel entitled to your money. So if the roles is reversed, if he won 300 million and he decided to say, I made 300 million, you gotta sign a prenup, I'll sign it. It's not my money. It's not.
I'm okay with that too.
It's not that deep for me. So that's why I said me cutting a check for you, 10%.
But here's the thing, like, if I felt the security where I felt like I didn't have to police the money and do all of that, I would tell you. But I don't know. It's fucked up.
And Taj Mahal just pulled up. He said, ladies, what's good? B. Monroe, King C, to consent out this bitch. Lonnie said 10% of 30 mil is definitely way better than not knowing and being taken care of by a woman.
Taking care of you?
You said I'll take care of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take care. I don't mean it like I'm gonna take care of you like come on, like Big Mama. Like, I don't mean that, but I mean like
taking care of us while I'm holding the bag and the bag is still here and the bag is growing. Now, I'm not saying you can't touch the whatever the remainder is. You can still touch that, but you're not going to. No, like
I feel like a Candy and Ty situation. Like, that's how it would be. Like, he's definitely has access to the money, but
you gotta ask first.
He don't have to. That's the thing.
You gotta ask. I don't think he's like, babe, can I have this amount? But I feel like that
would make me uncomfortable.
I feel like whatever the business venture he has to go through her to get it. So that's still asking.
I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be that.
I mean, it would have to go either way. If the roles is reversed, you would have to go to him and say,
you don't need to know that. 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 I hear the logistics. I got the paperwork. I'll figure it out. I'll run the numbers. I'll crunch the numbers. I'm your secretary.
I mean, I'll invest in you.
Low key, I'm the sponsor. You don't even gotta go through.
Like I said, I wouldn't mind investing in you. I will invest in you and whatever it is that you will want to do. I'll support you in whatever. Now, you just thinking you're gonna start this business and that shit failed, then you're gonna start that business and then that business and then that business, and now we don't got. Slow down, go fast. We got to rethink this. But at the same time, like I said, your money is your money. My money is our money. And whatever we decide to do with, if we come together.
How did
But
you say?
I
You
ain't
said
right.
your money is your money. My money is our money. I ain't never heard that.
No.
That's what you said.
Oh,
that's what I was.
That's that Carlo talking. Your money's your money. My money's my money. And our money is our money. Now, again, that little 10% that got you over your hump, you could do what you want with.
So I ran out. I need more.
You ran out. We need more. Now we got to talk. I'm not policing you with your money. I'm not going to say okay, I gave you this 10%. Now you got to figure out. And now that it's going, no. But it's not going to be, you're not going to get another 10%. That ain't going to happen like that. Now we got to figure out how we going to make this money make more money. That's wrong.
No. I mean,
listen, I'm all about getting a bag and getting to a bigger bag at that. So
he wouldn't have known that he had the 300. He wouldn't know. We had another 300,000 to spare to begin with fucking with me. So it's like,
all right. And that is the end of Secrets and Spice.
I know.
So we might as well go ahead and get into pillow talk. I can't even swallow my wine.
Oh Jesus!
So
it's the trauma, y'all. It really is.
I believe it is. But anyway, got a question for you ladies, if anybody's watching. Would you still be with a man that openly says he's still looking for his wife? I'm waiting for God to send my wife. This is what Cam Newton said while he's with his current baby mom, Jasmine Brown.
They couldn't find a better picture. She looked like the How High, like, remember when
he just got extensions put in? I remember that.
It's just not a flatter. She's a very pretty girl. But to answer that question, no. I would not still be entertaining a man who clearly, what was it? Judge Tylen or whoever said, don't let a man tell you more than once that he doesn't want you. Or more than twice, whatever she said. I can't be that. I can't be with you for however long we were together, and then you instantly meet this woman and know within however many time frame or how X amount of time frame that's who you want to be with and spend the rest of your life with. Couldn't do that.
Yeah, I feel like that would be the end. I mean, regardless whether my end goal is marriage with this person or not, I feel like that would be my wake up call. Like, that's it.
Her response to me was even crazy. Her response to that was even crazier. It made no sense.
I think, like, for the longest time, I've never wanted to marriage, family, kids, all of that shit. Not on my list of things to do. But it's always been like that with me. Like, once a man starts talking marriage and bigger commitment and I don't see me spending my life with you, I automatically get out of that situation, because that's not where I would want to be for the rest of my life. Now, if I'm in that season where I want to be married and I want all of that and I hear him say that, then yeah, it's definitely time for me to exit stage left. I'm not in the business to change your mind, because he knows. Trust me, he knows whether he wants to put a ring on it or whether he doesn't. And I've heard, I don't know how true it is, but I've heard that it doesn't take men long enough to realize if he could see himself spending the rest of his life with you or not. So if a man tell me I'm still looking for my wife, well, bitch, I'm looking for another dick to jump on. What are we doing? Like, you obviously don't want me, so what are we talking about? Bitch, you still looking for your wife.
That's why ain't no reason to spin the block. Once we done, we done.
Yeah, ain't no spinning no block. I mean, we can spin a block for fun.
No.
But anything outside of fun, it's not going to be that. And you'll never get the same me that you got before.
That's definitely true.
Like, whatever you got beforehand, if we end it and then you try to spin the block,
it's like, sup, my nigga.
That's it. You definitely get hit with a sup.
Sup? What's up, dog?
Sup?
You good? You Gucci? Oh, all right, cool.
You will never get the same me ever, ever, ever again.
Never did. But yeah, I'm not spending my life or spending any period of my time with someone who clearly said they don't want to be with me. Like,
yeah, because that's wild for you to say.
And then at that point, if you end up never finding your wife, then I'm always going to feel like the consolation prize.
Yeah, at this big age, I can't be a girlfriend for 5 years.
Then you're going to be an old lady.
I can't be a girlfriend for 7 years.
Friend.
I'm not going to be nobody's special friend in anybody's obituary. Okay?
Or even if you even mentioned it.
I wasn't a special friend of my best friend. But I'm not. Like, I'm not going to be you're not going to be like, oh, that was his special friend. No, the fuck, bitch, I was not. I don't have it in me, though. Not at this big age. I'm not wasting time where it's going to be 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 years as a girlfriend.
Mm-mm. And then her response was like, I love to serve. What does that even mean?
No, she said that beforehand. I seen that.
Yeah, no. That was her response.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love to serve. I love to be of servant. What the service has nothing to do with the fact of
him not wanting to marry you. If damn sure.
If that's what you want, if that's your end goal.
Mm-hmm. And for damn sure I'm not having another baby.
That's a want. That was her first. That's her first.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have another. You still looking for God to see?
Crazy.
If it wasn't for the Lord, you still waiting for the Lord to send you a whole nother bitch that so you don't see it in me. So what's the point of
being a placeholder, as the social media people would say?
Oh,
it ain't. I mean, it's cute, baby. Though.
I was just about to say that it's cute.
It's cute,
but it ain't substantial. Because, like you said, if somebody comes along today and tomorrow,
sis come in the gas station while he been hitting the 300 mil.
I mean, but
that would be crazy.
I can't be mad at him for saying it, though. If anything, if that's what it is and you decide to stay after that, that's your problem.
That's why I've never been with the go with the flow type of girl. That's exactly, not that reason alone, but that's exactly why. Like, I need to know what we doing, what your intentions are, I'm letting you know what my intentions are. And if they don't align, then it's okay for us to not even continue on this path and or journey.
I'm gonna go with the flow kind of girl.
Nope, I'm not that. I'm not going to be that. Not never, ever, ever.
Because I don't know what I want to do with your ass either.
Well, yeah, that's you. And as indecisive as I am, not when it comes to that.
I'm very indecisive when it comes to that. And that's crazy because I'm not indecisive at all. But when it comes to that, I don't know if I really like you. I don't know if I can trust you. I don't know. It takes me a minute.
It ain't even got nothing to do with whether I like you and or know you. I know I want a relationship. And if you know at the end of the day you don't want a relationship or you don't ever want to be married, then it's nothing for us to talk about. It's nothing for us to move forward on.
But see, I'm not the girl though that'll change her mind. Like, I'm not the type of girl that be like, oh, I'm not looking for nothing or I don't want a relationship. And then 6 months later, I'm like, oh, I like you. I want to be with you. That's not how I am. My mindset is what my mindset is. We're going to figure this out. I'm enjoy you. You enjoy me. And we'll figure it out from there. Now, once we both start to get the itch, whether he get it before I do or vice versa, then that's a conversation that needs to be had. If I don't see it, I don't see it. If he don't see it, he don't see it. But I'm not automatically going in when I meet somebody that is like relationship. My mind don't go straight to relationship.
It don't go straight to relationship, but like I'm not about to. I don't know. I feel like if I set those expectations, like you're not about to play with me. Like I don't know. You're not about to just treat me like casual.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give nobody the option to play with me at all.
I feel like it'd be a lot of casually fuck shit happening though.
With me?
No, not you.
I'm about to say, whoa.
I'm just saying in general.
No, I do see that.
We all got them friends or them girlfriends, and they be like, well, now your mind has changed, or we started out as friends, and now you want more, and he don't see you as more, and it's like, well, had you had told him you not into that from the door, then you wouldn't even be in this position.
I mean, that's why I don't feel like it's ever okay to say I'm going into the situation not looking for nothing.
That's exactly what I mean.
Because now, you're always in a situation where it is always a potential. If y'all spending time together, y'all, doing what relationship people do in a relationship, there's always a chance that somebody is going to want more. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I don't go into the situation like I'm not looking for nothing. My thing is, if it happens, it happens. If we have that vibe, then by all means. But at the same time, if I'm not feeling it and you feeling it, I still got my way out.
But yeah, I'm okay. Like, it still is a way out, because I'm not saying that you got to be my boyfriend immediately. I'm your girlfriend immediately. But I'm just letting you know, like, we're not going to do this casual situation for a long time. We're gonna have to make a decision. Either we want to move forward together or we want to move forward separately. But we're not going to keep situation and ship up. We're not going to do that. We're not going to turn this into a situation.
My only thing is that I'm not going to be out here claiming a nigga that ain't claiming me.
That's true.
That's the one thing that's like, so we got to be on this. I'm so controlling. I don't know. Like, but my thing is, I would hate to jump into a relationship with somebody and not genuinely and truly know that person. And then I'm now learning you in a relationship, but now I'm stuck in a relationship because I didn't take the time to get to know you.
Yeah, I'll never just jump immediately into a relationship, but I'm letting you know I ain't doing a situationship. That's basically my point in saying that I do want a relationship, like, eventually. I don't want to just be chatting or just be dating casually, and I'm not into that. That's okay.
So Big Lotto said absolutely not, and clock it. Either we on the same page or we not doing this at all.
Facts.
That's how I feel. Like, I've never been one to jump into any situation here first. I always gotta weigh the pros and the cons, and like, I do believe I have to see you in every season, and I do believe that we gotta argue at least once. I gotta know how you argue. Because my thing is, it could be peaches and cream, and I'm not the one that's going to start an argument just to see how you argue. It's not me. But, everything is great when it's good. But once we have that hiccup, I need to know what you would say to me, what you would do in said argument, and how you coming back from the argument. In order for me to know if you are a person that I would want to deal with. I can't just fall for a nigga just because he's showing up with his representative. No. I needs to see the good, the bad, and the ugly, okay?
That's true, but I feel like you go through that within a certain amount of time frame.
Not every time.
Not every time, but sometimes you do. Most of the time you do. In my experience.
Not every time. I can really attest.
No, in my experience. I've gone through that in not a short, but a great deal of time.
Yeah, so for me, that's why I need to see you in every capacity.
Yeah, I'm not just jumping into any relationship.
I can't do.
But you ain't about to just keep. You're not about the situationship.
I can't be like, oh, this is a diamond. Oh no, he was really a cubic zirconia. Give him back, throw him back.
He was Swarovski.
Swarovski crystal. Yeah, rhinestone. Oh, no.
You don't want a ruby?
You're not gonna do me. I can't do it. I'm too old. I'm too old for it. Like,
I agree.
I'm too old for that now. Like 10, 20s, in my 20s, that was cute. The arguing, the fight, and the back and forth. It was cute, maybe. But now, bitch, my piece is expensive.
That part. You know what this brings me to? Our next topic. Because she has a baby with him. Are black men proudly creating broken homes?
Let me just make a point. It's 3 Libras on this list. I'm gonna just make that a point.
But it's the men. It's not us women. It's the men. They just out here doing us real bad.
They do y'all wrong. They do y'all wrong.
Real bad. 12 kids, 6 baby moms. Crazy.
Yeah. 7 kids, 3 baby moms. 8 kids, 3 baby moms. 6 kids, 5 baby moms. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. If you got more, I'm gonna give you grace. You got more than 3, I don't want nothing to do with you. It's a red flag for me.
2 is my limit, but 3, depending on if 2 of them are by the same mom.
What you mean, kids?
Mm-hmm.
No, I meant baby moms.
Oh, 2 baby moms is the limit for me. 2.
I'm gonna give you 3 because we're a little older now.
Nope.
3 you could have did at first one you could have did about 17 or whatever, and then after that,
only way I'm giving you grace is if you in your 50s
with 3 baby
after
moms.
3 baby moms.
Yeah, my limit is 3.
If you in your 50s, yeah, because 9 times out of 10, if I'm dating you, half your kids is probably my age. So I'm not really dealing with the baby moms.
That part.
That's the only way I'm giving you grace.
I'm not gonna say though. I'm not just gonna put it on black men. I'm gonna say all men because from what I see, most men don't see the benefits of getting married.
I don't think it's fair to put it on the men though that they're creating broken homes.
I will put it on them.
I don't.
It starts with them. It's like what comes first, the chicken or the egg? With me and for my situation, me thinking from my point of view, I don't go out looking for men. I don't approach men. I'm not sliding in DMs, inboxes. I'm not that girl. So 9 times out of 10, you seen me, you seen what you like, you pursued me, right?
True.
We decide to then cross the line to where we're having sex.
True.
Now, granted, it's probably both of our decision that we're no longer going to use protection.
True.
But it's up to you to pull out. Now, granted, if you choose not to pull out, and then a baby is now here, now that is now my choice to say whether I'm going to keep this baby or not.
So who has the final say?
I mean, the final say is, of course, with the woman, but the person that starts it is the man.
The person who had the final say was the person who allowed the broken home to be created.
But I feel like at the same time,
only because statistically, unfortunately, I don't feel like within the last 5 years this statistic is still correct. But statistically, 9 times out of 10, the woman is left with the child. Mm-hmm. You knew this man was showing you all types of signs and symptoms that you weren't the wife, that you were just a placeholder, or you were just a situation at the time. What did you think after the third, or the 4th, or the 5th, or the 11th?
Now
this was going to be different.
I can agree with that after the first child. I can definitely agree with that to say that is the woman's fault after the first child.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Again, now that's their fault then. But the first child, the first experience, I would have to put on the man.
Yeah, the first experience.
And then the thing is, at the end of the day, what you doing as far as you pursuing me, before we decide to do anything, it's kind of like an interview situation, whether you get the job or whether you don't get the job. There were signs that you knew that this bitch was crazy. You knew this bitch wasn't shit. You knew that she wasn't about her business or whatever the fuck else that these men say that they baby moms are not. You seen it. You seen it beforehand. Just like she's seen your red flags, you seen her red flags. You still then decided to fuck this woman, fuck her without protection, and busting her, and create a baby. Mm-hmm. Knowing that at the end of the day, you don't have the final say to what she's going to do. That's your fault.
Yeah, now, when it ends that way. But when what's Nick Cannon, and you got like 4 of them, we need to pull up his timeline. We don't have his timeline with his kids. But with him, we're like he got one with like the 6th baby mom and then he got one with the 7 baby mom, and then like child number 8 is back with the 6
second
baby.
one. Yeah, that get that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, my thing is, because just say for argument's sake, I don't have kids, right? I don't have kids, and let's say if I went out and met a guy that didn't have kids, I don't know how he's going to be if and when he has
That's
kids.
true. I don't.
So that's why I'm saying, like, the first initially start is the man's fault.
I agree
now,
there.
if you then decide to keep laying down with said man that ain't shit, and you know he wasn't shit with the first one, and then you have a second one and a third one and a fourth one and a fifth one, bitch, that's all you. That's definitely you, and I can't knock that.
And I don't even agree. I do agree with the first one in a little bit, but I don't agree because if you know this is because we all know what happens when you lay down with someone. It could either be a STD or it could be a baby. One of the two. Or it could just be what it is, right? But even leading up to this, sometimes if like you be like, oh, that's the first time we had sex, we got pregnant. Okay, whatever. We'll chalk it up to that. But if you be dealing with this man and he didn't, and this is your first baby, and this is his first baby, your first baby, it's signs to show whether or not this man has good characteristics. Like it's definitely signs to show. Or for me, here's the thing, because I feel like with any woman, if you have a baby with whoever you decide to have a baby with, you need to be okay with
taking care of that baby by yourself.
Point blank.
Most definitely. But I feel like that's not always the case, though. I mean, I get what you're saying, and like, you know, for argument's sake, it sounds good, but I can't really say that because has been men that I've known that has kids, and I knew for damn sure I would never have your baby. I would never do that. But if I'm meeting somebody that don't have kids, and then it's like you act like you are this perfect person, that's just like when people say women want the wedding, but they don't want the marriage. Because you really don't know what you're signing yourself up for. Like, you really don't know what you're getting yourself into until you're in that situation. Mm-hmm. I could find me a man today or tomorrow that'll sweep me off my feet, saying all the right things, doing all the right things, and I might think, okay, this might be the one that I want to actually have a baby with. I have a baby, and then he turns out to be something totally different once the baby get here. I won't know until I'm in said situation.
That's true, but third, fourth, fifth.
It would be third, fourth.
No, I'm not talking about you. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh.
You ain't got to worry about me with that.
Like, at what point did you think that you and your baby was going to be the exception?
Yeah, now that's the thing. Now, if he has previous baby moms, and you see how he treat his previous baby mom and or kids, and you thought you were going to be exception, baby girl.
And not to say that because I don't want to make it seem like because they have X amount of baby moms and they have X amount of kids, that automatically makes them a bad partner to be with and or relationship. But you did it with nothing, like, and not to say that a marriage will make him stay, but it just looks just a little bit better. Just a little bit better. For me, it do. I don't know about y'all, but for me, it do. Like, at least I was married when I had this baby. We didn't have this baby out of wedlock. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Or I didn't have this baby thinking that this would get me a ring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can understand what you're saying. Like, okay, we were married. The marriage didn't work, so now he's a deadbeat with the baby because the marriage.
Or not to say that he is a deadbeat.
Right, I'm just saying.
Not to say that because I don't want to put that.
No, but they said broken home. So a broken home is pretty much. Well, I mean, they rich, so maybe not. Maybe they are financially there at least. Hopefully.
Yeah, I just don't think that. I think where it becomes a broken home, not because he's a deadbeat, it's because there's not two people in a household to regulate and be there for these kids. When mom is at 10% mm-hmm. and dad is at 90%, he can pick up the slack, or vice versa. I just think that's the part that makes it a broken home. Not because he's a bad man or he's a horrible father. I just think that I can't understand. I want to know. I want to talk to a fifth baby mom or third baby mom and see.
No, you don't, because they fucking stupid. I'm sorry, and I don't care.
Don't do that.
I don't care.
Don't.
No, I'm going to judge them because at the end of the day, you see it. Like I said, it's one thing to not know. It's one thing to get into a situation and you don't know, or he may lie and say he ain't got all of this, and because people lie. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, if you see this If you know that he got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 baby moms, and he got 15, 16, 17 kids, and ain't not one of them around, he ain't got a relationship with one of them. He don't know a birthday.
It's crazy.
He don't know. That's a thing. Like, that's a.
But Cam Newton says that he's very active in all his kids' lives.
But I mean, you can only be active so much.
That's what I was trying to understand.
I'm not saying that you may not, show up for football games. I'm not saying you wouldn't, show up cheerleading, whatever. You're not going to show up for the milestones, but for you to actually be in the house, and me coming from a 2-parent household, it's a difference. It is definitely a difference than having my dad in the house every day versus my dad just coming to see me on the weekends or showing up when I graduated or showing up for a birthday party. It's a little bit different. Like,
it's a lot different.
So I get it. Like, it's cute because y'all got money and y'all could be there financially, but like, it's not all about being there financially.
It's not.
So, but like I said, men don't think that there's a benefit to being married nowadays. They'd rather have kids all over the place because they want their name to live on. But marriage, no, they don't think it's
crazy.
I mean, now at some point, I don't really think that most women think that it's a benefit to getting married. So, but I mean, at the same time, we got to look at it. What comes first, the chicken or the egg? They pick us. Mm-hmm. They choose us. So
they choose us, but y'all, I'm never.
I place food for nobody. Can't do it. Won't be able to do it. Big Lotto said Libras.
Don't do me.
Libras, yuck. Sorry. She also said, you got more than 2 baby brothers, bruh. Lonnie said the system failed homes, not necessarily men or women. He also said, not true. You don't want someone finishing and you. Wait, say that again.
Not true. You don't want someone finishing in you. They shouldn't be in unprotected. They shouldn't be in you unprotected, I guess.
Yeah. So you can't fuck me without a condom without busting on me? Like, that's the rule? Like, wait, where was this written? I'm so confused by this. Like, wait a minute. Is this a thing? Am I missing something? Cedar. What? No, seriously. I'm so confused. Like, this is a thing?
Wait. Not true. You don't want someone finishing in you if they shouldn't be in unprotected. I don't know. I feel like that's a question for men to answer. Not us.
Whoa! Wait, maybe I'm not hearing this right, or maybe
was Carlo.
I'm confused. So, if you're fucking me raw, it's automatically you're going to bust at me. That's how I'm taking. Is that what he's saying? Am I taking?
I don't know, Lonnie. You got to make it. I don't know. I feel like, and this has been my experience. If and when they get that green light to go,
your experience is different than my experience.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said in my experience. That's what I said in my experience. If you giving that man the green light, I feel like,
but
for me, you should. For me, I automatically assume that that's what they want to do.
I don't.
I do.
Because if you are a man that's saying that you got kids and you don't want no more kids, then I don't think that that's something that you're going to do. But you is a little different. With me, it's not. So if you're telling me you don't want no kids, and regardless whether I decide to say whether we're going to fuck with a condom or fuck without a condom, again, you are the gatekeeper right now. You're the gatekeeper. So if you decide to shoot this club up and there's no casualties, what are we talking about?
I don't know. That's I can't even.
So that's what I'm saying. So it starts with them. So you should be the one conscious of what it is that you're doing. You're saying you don't want no kids. You can't stop me from having a kid. If you shooting the club up, I'm confused. Maybe I'm tripping.
Let's see if he comments again. Let's see what Adriana said. But sometimes men change for who they want to change for. They could have dogged the last one out, might do any and everything for the next. It's sad reality. That's true.
I believe that is true, but that's the risk and the gamble that you take. And at the end of the day, you can't be mad for that man if he decides to say, here's your raise. Like, you can't be mad if.
Yeah, I don't think a man changes for who they want to. I just think that a man is that for who he wants. I don't think it's a necessarily change though.
Lonnie said, if he's damn near 40 saying he has no kids but ready to take the condom off ASAP, he either can't have kids or he's don't stick around. But if I find it hard to get damn near 40, no kids, busting and everything. He also says, not a rule, but the chances are it can still happen. Let's not forget it's possible to get pregnant from pre-cum. I read studies that said that that's not true.
Well, maybe you had to put that in taboo talk.
Maybe, but we'll talk. Yeah, maybe we'll talk about pre-cum. That's wild to say. Next week. Big Lotto said it's definitely a risk. And Lonnie said, and if I said, I don't want to, can you read that?
And if I said, if you don't want someone finishing in you, then you shouldn't be in you raw, period. Best way to make it not happen.
So I gotta be fucking my husband with condoms. See what you're saying, but I don't see what you're saying. I just feel like that's not being accountable. You know when you about to bust, you feel it coming. They normally say it, I'm about to come. What the fuck? Get off me. Get off here. Like, what are we talking about?
I don't know. I feel like because of my situation, that's why I don't tell people, because they automatically think that's the green light.
Lotto said be consent. You need consent to busting me. Like, what are we talking about?
So he needs to ask you?
I mean, listen, if we're in a situation and we're not using condoms and he busts in me and I'm okay with that, that's my decision. But if I'm not okay with that, I'm not okay with it.
So do you say that, like, if y'all get to the point where y'all not having sex with a condom and you say it's okay for us to go raw, but I don't want you to
I will tell you that
inside of me?
Yes.
Okay, well then there we have it. It's all on you, my brother.
But you don't want no fucking kids. Like that thing brings kids. Like, what are we saying? Like, but my thing is, if you now we're going raw and you busting at me and then, hey, I'm pregnant, bitch, don't be shocked. You knew you were shooting the club up. What are we saying? Now you want to play stupid? How the fuck? Bitch, how the fuck?
But I think for men, here's the thing for men, with me, right? If we go raw, right? And then you upset now that I'm telling you I'm pregnant, you don't have no room to stand on because you knew
what you were doing.
You knew. Come on, stop playing games. What we doing?
Now you mad at me because you got me pregnant. I didn't get you pregnant. You got me pregnant.
Like that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it has to be some form of accountability.
But
like,
you need to know that. Like, even if we never had the conversation where we're going raw, but I don't want you to ejaculate inside of me, and you still ejaculate inside of me, knowing that you don't want a child, and then I tell you that I'm pregnant.
But that's the thing. That's why conversations save the nation, because we will have the conversation prior to. If this is what we're doing, we're going to make the conscious effort of what we're doing. And if we do this, I'm letting you know, not that girl that's going to go sit on the table. So we're going to have a baby. So what are you doing? Consent. All right. Big Life said, PV, just like PV. motto, telling too much of business.
Oh, that's wild, y'all.
But like I said, we have to be accountable with everything we do. But we over an hour, so we gonna go ahead and wrap up Pillow Talk. I didn't know that was a rule.
I mean, it could be a rule for some.
That's news to me. But anyway, so we gonna go ahead and get this confession out the way.
I'm hungry.
We ain't even smoked today. So the confession is, I dated a guy in 2001 who was kind and had a good heart, but was always broke. I'm sure of how to end things. I faked my own arriving by texting him as my cousin and telling him only family could attend to the funeral due to the regulations. After blocking him, I monitored his post from a fake account and saw he was devastated. Luckily, we had no mutual friends, so my active profile remained hidden. Now that he's doing well and has a great job, I want to reconnect. But don't know how since he thinks I'm dead. Help me because I love this man.
Shout out to sis.
I love this man. You looking at me?
Just yourself. The jig is up. Know how I feel about that jig. It's up. Let it out. The jig is up.
How she going to let the jig be up? How you let the cat out the bag? Sister's over. Move on, sister. Move on.
No, love yourself. I would love to know how that turned out.
Move on. There's no way.
Get your man back, girl.
No, don't listen to that bullshit. He's never going to trust you.
That's okay.
He's never going to want you.
That's okay.
But she wants him.
That's okay.
I don't want this. This is okay.
I
shit
want her
too
to
much.
keep pursuing him.
I don't want you to. It's over. You killed yourself. Stay killed.
Don't unalive yourself.
Sight. April Fools.
Did Jay even go through with sending an obituary?
My cousin lied. She took my phone and lied. I ain't know she lied to you. Blame it on your cousin. Keep the lie alive. That's diabolical.
That's okay. Come back alive.
It's not okay. You didn't want that man when he was broke, and now you see he got a job and doing good. And now that's toxic.
He just got his 300 mil. We up.
Oh, you ain't getting 10%, sis. Bitch, they did.
It's like, no, let me stop playing.
Because that's what I would say. You should have stayed dead.
Let me stop playing. No, baby girl, it's a wrap. But I
mean, the only way she can come back from that is to say that her cousin was playing and she didn't know.
But how long was she? So even if she did say that, right? So why you ain't never reach out?
I had a lot on my mind. That shit going on.
Where was you at? What was you doing? And 9 times out of 10, most niggas, not gonna say all, but most niggas think that when you not dealing with them, you on with somebody else.
But I mean, who knows if they wasn't in a relationship? Did she say
it
they
don't
was in a
matter?
relationship?
They think when you're not on with them, you're on with
of
somebody
course,
else.
but that's the thing. Like if we weren't actually in a physical relationship,
they don't care. If you were not on with me, you were on with somebody else. And how long was she dead for? How long now she has been dead?
But no, that's just like hitting somebody up that's like, hey, big head. Ooh, that's wild. Hey, big head. Like, if you hit somebody up that says that out of nowhere, that's kind of what that is. Like,
I ain't doing it.
When you have a situationship and it just fizzles out, like, you're not putting in the effort, he's not really putting in the effort. I mean, he was devastated by the loss.
Was he?
She said he was devastated.
And you didn't check on me? If I thought you was fucking with me,
I didn't know you knew thought I was dead.
If you because if he was devastated, then he didn't went. I'm pretty sure he didn't reached out to somebody, your mom. He didn't reach out, and you kept y'all all kept.
She kept the lie alive. I don't think he did all that.
But for toxicity purposes, for toxicity purposes, reach out, sis.
For entertainment purposes, reach out. Let us know. What was his response?
Unlove yourself.
Don't reach out to that man. Move on. Move on. Because you are a fucked up individual in the first place. And I feel like you shouldn't fuck up this man's life any further than you already
I
had.
don't think he's gonna fuck with you afterwards.
You
but
done
I
missed the boat. Bitch, you didn't want to live the glamorous.
You wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
So, it's no spinning the block, baby.
Unlove yourself. I think that would be great, though.
You just want to know what happened.
The toxicity.
You so messy. You just want to know what happened. That is crazy. Lonnie said, yeah, but when you're not good, you can't always control your movements. You're not standing up mid-orgasm. You could jerk back. You can pull jerk back real quick.
You're not draining the week.
He also said that fucks the whole orgasm. Let's just keep on the condom. That's fine too.
Tiff, you ain't draining the week.
Bitch, the fuck? You ain't doing, you ain't climbing on me, going to feel like you going to the toilet on me.
Doing your business.
No, he also said now she mad after you busting her. It's definitely crazy. I am mad. It's been times that a nigga busted me and I was pissed. I was like, I was pissed. Like, fuck is wrong with you? Like,
that hasn't been my experience.
It's been mine. It's definitely been mine. But letting him go raw and mad he finishes also crazy. I guess I'm crazy then.
I just feel like that comes with like the.
It comes with it with you.
No, it don't come with.
Your situation is different.
No, but I don't have that conversation initially.
You don't have to. You don't have a surprise moment. Your situation is different.
But but they don't know that initially.
Again, you know it.
Yeah,
so it's not the same thing. Versus,
maybe I should start getting mad. And see how y'all feel. See how you feel about it.
Versus this whole fucking plumbing down here still was kicking. So with this plumbing kicking, bitch, listen.
Oh, yeah.
It's no reason for you to get mad because, hello, you ain't gonna get me. But hello, they can get me.
Tag, you're it.
Not at all. Put the shit out. Put the shit out there, baby. Pause. Anyway, Big Lotto said, man, say you're a doppelganger or something.
Right. Get your
God gave me a second.
I love it. Lotto is with it. She's with the shit.
Don't be with this shit. Move on, sister. Move on. And Lonnie said, keep the light alive.
All the way.
Yes. That's fucked up, bitch. They did.
Oh, come back. Baby, come back to me.
She just want to know what happened. Stay dead.
They all agree with me. You the only one who didn't agree.
I don't agree with this bullshit.
Lotto said she had a doppelganger. Surprise! God gave me a second chance.
Lonnie don't agree with you. He said keep the lie alive.
Oh, well.
Anyway, that has been the end of confession. On the right button. But anyway.
Yo, we ain't drinking no more Carlo.
Carlo is really Carlo.
Carlo. Shout out to Carlo.
It's time to go.
All right. What's it? Happy Thursday. We thank y'all for watching.
Oh,
and we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, same place, same time. If you guys missed the rabbit hole last night, definitely spin the block on that. It was a good time. Yeah. It's bad. I don't know why I do this with you. Like, we don't laugh all the fucking time. But anyway, like I said, you can catch us here next week. Same place, same time. Tag a friend, bring a friend, all of those things. Like, subscribe, follow all the pages that are scrolling on the bottom of your screen. And how I always end every show is always be positive. Ladies, stay pretty. And most importantly, stay empowered. Bye.
I'm gonna tell you something right quick. Well, look, come here, secret. Foreplay with B, you gotta tune the fuck in. If you're not tuned in, I don't know what the fuck you doing. I ain't gonna say it, but I don't know what the fuck are you doing. Tune in with Foreplay with B. If you're not, your mom stink.